Happy New Year! Oh my goodness, I've literally missed every single one of you. For those of you that always return back to watch my videos, let me first of all say this. Thank you very much for 2024. 2024 was the year I just literally took a big step in posting videos on YouTube. We don't really have a lot of videos on YouTube, but I know that I have not been active for a while. I just graduated from school, moved back to Lagos, my parent house, trying to settle, trying to get the perfect space, and now I'm doing a 9 to 5, so trying to blend everything. But I've literally said I'm going to be posting videos, 2 videos every month. So the month of February, this is literally our first video, and expect another bombshell from me. So let's get down to business. So January has gone on, but let me tell you, you can still meet your target for the year. January is over, I get it, but we still have 11 more months. So this video is still helpful. Yes, it's still helpful. So today I'm going to be talking about a video I promised I was going to release last year, but it was impossible. At every miss I tried, it was just so much impossible. Moving wasn't really easy for me. And the video is how to run a successful pre-order business. Now let me see this real quick. This pre-order is segmented to how to run a successful China pre-order business. If you have heard about China importation before, you'd have heard people say, oh, I'm doing pre-order. And I'm going to be explaining this breakdown. This is like a masterclass video. So please take out your time and listen. Take out your time and watch this video and understand what I am saying. Pre-order business. This video is related to China pre-order business. Now, if you are into any kind of pre-order, maybe like personal shopper, you can still learn. Now, it is not for that kind of pre-order, but you can still learn. But this is strictly China pre-order business. Now, the first question that comes to your mind is, what is China pre-order business? What is even pre-order itself? Pre-order is a system, let me put that, is a system whereby you post what you want to import. Now, this I'm explaining it in the term of China. When you're into China importation, it is when you post particular videos. You go to a platform from 1688. Yes, that's a China website where you can buy from. That's a tea you can take on to 1688 is a tea. So that's bonanza. I'm going to be posting how the app look like. So, and if you don't know how to use it, you can reach out to me to teach you. You have to pay for me to teach you because it is a pure Chinese app. So we're going to be using 1688 as an example here. We have other Chinese platforms you can buy from, but for now we're using 1688 as today's video. This China product business. It is whereby you go to 1688, take pictures from 1688, post and tell people that when they pay money, after 14 days you get it back for them. Yes, that's how it is. You go to 1688, you take a video there, or you take a picture or even a live video there, because there are live videos of product on 1688. You take a picture there, you post on your status and you tell your customer that, okay, this particular bag is going for 4,000 naira, 5,000 naira, strictly on pre-order, meaning they have to pay, then wait for a specific period of time before they get that bag. That is what pre-order, China pre-order is. That's what it is. For personal shopper, it's almost like that too, because you don't have it with you. They have to pay you. You have to collect money from your customers. Then you go to the platform, maybe Zara, Pretty Little Thing, and go and buy it from them there. That's it. But this is the China product business. Now, why do people go into China product business? That's the first question you ask yourself. Why do people go into that kind of a business? For what reason? Most people is capital. If you learn China importation and you don't have capital, one of the best way to make money after learning is going into China product business. That's the best way to learn because it doesn't need capital. All you need to know is learn how to import. Go to China and go to 1688 app, which is the platform that they used to buy from China. Go there. Most vendors use 1688 to buy their goods from China. So you go there, you take pictures and you post. People see what they like and they say, okay, can you get it for me? And you have to wait for, and your customers have to wait for like 2 weeks to like 3 weeks before they get that particular package from you. So people go into that because you don't really need a lot of money to start that business. You don't need money to start it. All you need is good data, good phone, and you must know how to convince your customers. You must have structure for a China product business. And people have reached out to me, okay, I don't have capital to start China importation. And let me say this real quick. There was a time in China importation, they tell you that you can start China importation, you can import from China with 10,000 naira, 20,000, 50,000. Let me just tell you, point blank, from my mouth, let me just tell you, that was then. With what is going on in Nigeria, we all know clearly that even using 100k to 150k to buy from China is based on the grace and depend on what you are buying. So if you don't have capital for China pre-order, you don't have capital to import and start selling available items, please, if you know how to convince customer, go into pre-order business. Now the question is that it's so easy to go into pre-order business, but the question still remains that how do I make profit in this China pre-order business? Let me just say this: people that make the most loss when it comes to China importation in general are people that are into pre-order business. If you're into pre-order business, you make the most loss. You always lose because there's something that is missing that you people don't understand. And that's what I'm going to tell you in this video. You don't get it. There is a lot you need to know. China pre-order is different from buying from China and selling it as per you have available goods. Pre-order is a different concept immediately. You are dealing with dollar here. You are dealing with a shipping company. You are dealing with your supplier. You are dealing with a customer here. It's a circle. You need to understand it. If you don't understand that circle in general, oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. If you don't understand that circle in general, trust me, you will run into a big loss. I've been there. Before I started Shop City or before, I had a business called Honors Collection. And let me tell you, I made a lot of loss because it's a China product. But when I rebranded, before I now went into available items, let me tell you, I got it real quick because I had to sit down, trust God, and God had to like open my eyes to see some things I was missing. And that is what is in this video. Please, this video is going to be long because it is a clean masterclass. So let's get into it. Pre-order business on its own, it's a 50-50 business. You have to be an expert. You have to understand that term. I'm emphasizing on this. Please pay attention. Nigeria on its own, what do you think that people will literally wait for to get? When it comes to China pre-order, one of the kind of items or products you can start selling are things that people use daily, meaning people cannot do without it. People cannot do without product, which is bags, shoes, clothes, household items, cosmetic goods. Now, let me just say this. Don't let anybody influence you. You don't have to be importing all what is available from China as a pre-order vendor. Some things are not for pre-order goods. Some things are not for pre-order goods. Don't go there. Don't even touch it. You understand me? Don't touch it. Just stick to the point that you know that yes, this particular item does not have weight. When you go to 1680, there is a place whereby when you click on a particular store to buy from there, they would tell you the kg. They will show you that you see it on the picture that okay, this particular good, so this is the kg. So if you are seeing a goods that have 1.66 kg for one shoe, and you say you want to carry your head and go and buy from China, all the best, see, all the best for you. I'm wishing you all the very best. So you need to know the kind of goods you want to go into. What kind of goods do I want to start selling? I want to sell goods that are of low kg. Goods that have low kg are goods that you use for China pre-order because they are low. You can easily buy them without being choked that oh, kg is going to affect me. Because I saw in one of my videos that if you are buying from China, you have to pay key attention to number one, the price of that goods. Number one, delivery within China. That means when you buy the good from a particular store, you have to pay a particular amount to deliver it to the shipping company in China. Then you pay for your delivery, you pay for your shipping money from China to Nigeria. Then logistic money within Nigeria. When the goods get to Nigeria, I told you, shipping company is not at the back of your house. It's in a particular location. You go there, go and pick it up, and you sell, and you go and pick up your goods. So you need to know all these things. You need to understand all these things. So number one thing I said is that import low kg goods, goods that don't have weight. That is where pre-order goods. That's their location. That's their market. Goods that don't have high kg, low kg. I'm saying it. Low kg goods is what you should specialize in. Number two, kind of transportation you are going to use. Now there are two methods of importing from China. We have sea, we have air. Now let me give you a differentiation. When you buy from air, it takes 2 weeks to get to Nigeria. That means immediately all your goods get to Nigeria. It takes about 2 weeks to get to Nigeria. 2 good weeks. That means when you buy from different, so maybe you buy from like 10 stores in China, when they ship it to Nigeria, and when they ship it to your shipping company in China, the 10 package you buy from 10 different stores have already arrived. They will send you, that shipping company will send you your kg or tell you that oh, we have shipped your goods. So from when they tell you that they have shipped your goods, it's about 2 weeks before it gets to Nigeria. That's like express delivery. I even found out that there's even another higher express than that one. So that's express. So yes, it takes about 2 weeks. Then they see. Sea takes 45 days to 75 days. That's let's say 2 months to 3 months. But let me tell you, the money that you pay to clear 10 kg of goods, let's say that you buy from air now, for instance. So let me give an illustration. That 200, I used air. I paid over 100k, I think 120,000. I used air. It arrived within 2 weeks. But I now order for 500. That's times 2 of the 200, and I'm paying 22,000 naira for my shipping money. I used C, and it was 0.0 CBN. Yes, air they use 1 kg, C 1 CBN and higher. Some shipping company will collect 1 CBN. Let me just say, this is a master class, so please, if you don't understand all these terms, that means you have to come to meet me to explain all these terms to you. But if you already understand, I'm sure you're going to get what I'm saying. So pardon me if this video is very long. Pardon me, please. It's for both of us good. It's for our good, please. So you can see the difference. I paid 22 to clear 500 facial sheet. I paid over 100k to just clear 200 facial sheet. Can you see the difference? So as a pre-order vendor, what I'm trying to say is, as a pre-order vendor, you don't have any business to do with air. The business you have is with sea shipping. If your customers cannot wait for 2 months, my dear, they are not your customers. That's the meaning. If your customers cannot wait for 2 months for their goods to arrive, whereby they pay a good shipping money and you make money from it, they are not your customers, and it's not a big deal. People buy through sea. There are people that they buy pre-order goods and they pay, like they will pay you, but they even prefer C because they know that, okay, you will not overcharge them. 1 CBN is equals to 100 kg. Imagine you paying over 1 million naira to clear 100 kg through air, and you paying 500,000 to clear. You are paying over 1 million to clear 100 kg through air, and sea shipping, you are paying 500,000 to clear that same 100 kg. But the just difference is that your goods to come, but just at different timing. Please be patient. That's the meaning. As a pre-order vendor, you can't say that you want to be. You can't say you want to be doing air shipping. What you should specialize in is sea. That's your specialty. That's what works for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So please pay key attention. Now the next one is sure payment before you buy from any customer. Now let me say this: there are some people, there are some customers. If you have been into pre-order, you can relate. If you have not been into pre-order, definitely you can relate. There are some people that there are some customers. Let me just use that word. There are some customers that they know what pre-order is, but they are just sent to come and frustrate your life. In the sense of that, they know that this is a pre-order good. This girl is a pre-order. This particular business owner, she's strictly into pre-order. She doesn't have this package, or she doesn't have this particular product I want to buy from her on ground. I have to pay her to buy it from China before I can get it, because that is one thing you must understand. As a pre-order vendor that is into China pre-order business, make sure that before you buy any package for any customer, collect money. Now, I'm not going to tell you how you will do your calculations. That will be the next one, but I don't want to run out of my time. Make sure you collect money. Make sure they pay. Don't do when I buy it. Don't do that one that they'll not tell you that, okay, buy it. When you not buy it, when the thing gets to Nigeria, I'm going to pay. When I see it, that's like payment on delivery. Don't do that too. As a product vendor, if you really want to make your business, I've told you, pay attention to what I'm saying. Don't tell them to don't tell them that, okay, and when the goods get to Nigeria, you make payment. Make sure that they pay before you even buy this goods from China. Before the goods even leave China, before you even process and start buying, make sure that they pay for these goods. I'm saying it, make sure, because some customers do not want to pay because of they feel that maybe you scam them or so. You're not a scam zone, you're not a scam zone. You know yourself, you're not a scam zone. And make sure that you stand on your ground and educate them. Let them know. Educate your customers, educate them, so that you can avoid frustration. Frustration can lead to loss if you don't know. Avoid frustration. Make sure that they pay for these goods. Educate your customers, enlighten them, tell them that this is how pre-order works. It takes so day. You have to pay. If they cannot stick to your own rules, let it be. Rather for you to buy, it's better for you to import 10 items and you make your money than importing 100 and you don't make any money. Who does that? It doesn't work like that. This is 2025. Don't make some certain mistakes. We're all entering the million and the billion flow, my fellow billionaires. Yes, my fellow billionaires, we're all entering that flow. Don't make that mistake of saying, okay, because of you're my customer, I love you, I want her to buy, I want her to trust me very much. You're not going to use the money and buy from China for them. When you not get, you now be using photo portion, they will not answer you. Because before the goods arrive within 2 months, I told you, they're using sea shipping. Within 2 to 3 months before it arrives from another vendor. That's not a loyal customer. Just leave that one alone. Doesn't make them a bad person, but that's not your customer. Maybe when they now see that your goods are actually arriving within that 2 months, that you said 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, that's the shipping company does not now go and drink something else. They are literally arriving that exact 2 months. Then definitely they may come back and come and buy from you. But you have to just build their trust. I understand customers too that feel like I've been scammed before. Before I went into China importation, the first person I bought from, she scammed me. It was through sea shipping. Till today, maybe tomorrow she's going to bring, but till today I'm making this video. She did not bring anything to me. And I've left her for God. There's nothing I can do about it. But that is that. So please ensure that you collect money before the goods get to Nigeria. Ensure that you collect that money. Make sure that they pay you. Now the next one is that don't use agents. As a pre-order vendor, hope you know that your goods has to be cheap than people that are selling available item. Now, I understand that just because I'm doing pre-order does not mean I should sell my bag for 5 naira. If they are selling a bag available 10,000 naira, as a pre-order vendor, you know your own will be like 8,500 or 8,000. There have to be a difference in the price. Yes, it's a law, it's a norm. It's something that we cannot really relate to. That was one reason why I left pre-order, because I was tired of having to put a lesser price. Let's say that the market value of this particular pillow is 2,000 naira. That's the market value. But you as a pre-order vendor, you can't sell it 2,000 because people have to wait to get your package. You can only sell it for about like 1,500 or 1,000. But me, I just felt like that means you are below the market price initially. So people will say this pillow for more than 2,000. But you as a pre-order vendor, your own has to even be lesser than the least market price. That's why you're a pre-order vendor, because people have to wait to get their package. That's the side effect behind pre-order business. That was why I left it. I made all my gain from pre-order, and I invested it into available. But like I said from the beginning of this video, if you don't have a lot of capital, that's when you can go into pre-order video. Use it to gather capital, use it to gather customers. Then you're now going to pre-order, going to full available. When people are buying from you, when you are posting pictures of your product, people are buying from you. People are buying from you for like a year. You do pre-order, you do sea shipping for like a year. That means maybe like for like a year, you are bringing in goods every 2 months. You are bringing in goods. Good for you. But the question now is that with that ideology, you'll be able to know what your customer like the most. Because with that product, you have already gathered an audience. From there, you will now know what your customer used to import the most. You cannot go into that particular product fully. That is the idea of pre-order vendor. That's the idea of doing pre-order. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Meaning they're using that pre-order session to gather profit and to know what your customer like. That's the secret behind pre-order business. That's the tea behind it. That's just the secret there. You already know that, okay, this particular thing, people are buying it. That means I can even go into this and my customers will buy. So like I was saying before, I said you can't be using an agent. You cannot use an agent as a pre-order vendor, because agent is going to collect about 5 to 10%. Normally, like I said, import goods that are low weight. And before I forget, make sure that the goods you are buying from China is very, very cheap. They are ridiculously cheap goods. And there are some that are not cheap. But make sure that your ridiculously cheap goods are higher than your normal moderate cheap goods. Some things are ridiculously expensive in China, some are lesser. So those lesser ones, as a product vendor, that's what you should be selling. You can't say as a product vendor, you are selling a bag that you are buying from China for 50,000. Please, do you think I will wait? So you think I will wait for you to buy a bag from China, 50,000 naira, and I'll now wait 2 months for it? Come on now. You say think about it. You as a product vendor, think about it. It's not possible. So as a product vendor, your specialty is the lesser goods, not the higher goods. You focus on what is less, what is not ridiculously expensive, things that are ridiculously cheap. You want to focus. I told you like facial masks, all these tops, all these sweatshirts, all these fancy sweatshirts. Come, let me teach you how to pre-order. Let me teach you how to import from China. You will not have to pay another agent or another person or another coach to teach you. I will teach you into. That's what I'm going to do. But that's not sorry for another day. So yes, you focus on importing the lesser goods that are lesser, things that are not ridiculous, lesser goods. That's what you focus on importing, not the over expensive ones. Those ones are not for you. You focus on the lesser goods. So now, when you do your calculation on the lesser goods, I told you do your calculation, you do your delivery. Now, I will not advise you as a product vendor. when you are buying from China, if you know that one particular store sells sweatshirt and they have like 20 designs or 30 designs, make sure that all that designs you are selling it. So when you are buying, you know you are buying from one store. You are paying a lesser logistic fee within China there. Like I explained to you before in my other videos, I said, and this particular one, I told you that when you are buying from China, you pay for the price of that good, you pay for the delivery within China. That means from the store you are buying from in China to the shipping company that would ship it in that China. That shipping company in China is not going to ship it down to Nigeria for you. So it's better for you to buy from one particular store. Number one, it makes your goods faster. Number two, it makes your logistic go. That means your cost is going low. Like I told you, you have to be selling lesser than the normal market price. So you have to be very strategic to make your price. Let's say, for example, now, let me use this my fancy pillow. I bought it. I bought this fancy pillow from Oshodi. Is a China website. So I went to Oshodi to go and buy this pillow. I found out that this pillow they're selling it in Oshodi for 500 naira, which is not that's not the amount I bought. Let's say they're selling for 500 naira. So yes, I want to buy this pillow. Show you see the way the pillow looks. The pillow looks worth of 7,000, 10,000. So let's say yes, I'm buying it for 5,000 naira from China. Now, and I now notice that same store they're selling a pillow like this too, and they're selling more pillows. I will buy all those. I'll make sure that all my pictures I'm posting for my customers, I'm getting all those pillow designs from one store. So number one is going to cut my cost in the sense of I don't have to start going to another store to go and buy this pillow. When I know that I can get this pillow and this pillow from one store, I don't have to go to another store to go and buy that pillow. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So number one, so when one customer order for this, one customer order for this, one customer order for other kind of pillows that I can find in the same store, I just buy it at once. Number one, to make my goods faster. Number one, to cut my cost for shipping, for delivery within China, to cut my cost for me, and to make my delivery fast because I am buying all these designs from one store. Number one, I know that shipping takes 2 months. As a product vendor, you have to be fast with buying. So you can't be using an agent. Agents are people that are buying for. They have other people they are going to buy for. So you have to be buying by yourself so that you don't need to use an agent. You are strategic about your buying. You don't buy that, oh, you buy this pillow from store A, you're not going to buy this pillow from store B, you're not going to buy other pillows from store C, D, E, F. So when people now order, you're not going to one store to buy this one. You'll now be collecting tracking number to track it and make sure that this thing arrives. When you can buy all of that pillow from one store. And yes, it's possible for you to get all of these pillows from one store. It's possible. That's when you know how to source and you know how to buy from China very, very well. You can get all of this from one particular store. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So that's what I'm trying to explain to everybody, that you need to understand these terms. This video is long, but please watch it. This is how you can make money from China without capital. This is the only way I know. Any other way, I don't know, and I'm telling you now, so please watch the video. So the next one, which is not the last, is proper calculations. And from what I said earlier, you can understand that I already talked about proper calculation. Your calculations have to be, hey, my dear, you know what they call book and pen. First of all, let me even introduce you to this. This is Growise. This is Growise, and I bought last year. It's in my cupboard. I can't really find it, but this one is this year version. See, this is Growise. Sorry. This comes with a calendar. I'm using for my calendar. So now, yes, it's planning. You need Growise as a business owner. I just have to chip in that you need Growise as a business owner, as a career, as an academia, anything you're going into academic, career, business, you need Growise. So as a business owner, there are page here. See, where you can track. It's not for sales, but it is where you can pour your mind. So as a business owner, you have to be strategic about your calculation. You have to know how to calculate. When I say calculate, calculate. You carry book. You can carry this because this will make you to know, because there's space here for you to be able to express yourself. Let me even go to. I need to because I need to show you guys. Now this is Growise. See, he said, feel free to express yourself. So this is where you can express yourself. For anything you are doing about your business or career, you can express yourself. So now this is strictly to business. So yes, you can buy something like this so that you can track your calculations. You will carry book and pen. If this bag is for 1 yuan, now let's go back to yuan. That is the term of China. Now I've not been using that term, but yes, when it comes to money in China, you calculate is yuan. You're not buying with naira. Yuan. You calculate with yuan. That means if you're buying this bag for 5 yuan, for instance, I told you go to cheap goods in China. You can't be buying expensive in China. You're buying it for 5 yuan. Delivery within China is like 2 yuan. You know you're not paying agent fee, so good for you. You have cut that cost because normally you're supposed to pay 10% of that 7 yuan for your agent, but you're not paying. So cut cost. You are buying by yourself. You buy that 7 yuan. You know the kg. You know that the kg is low because of that one. For the goods to be cheap, definitely it's possible that the kg can be low. It's possible, not all the time. So your kg is low. As your kg is low, like that, what will you do next? You sit down with book and pen. You make sure that if the current rate, as that when you are posting your picture for your customer, because now one thing about Pereda is that as a product vendor, you have like 10 days or 2 weeks to post what you want to import. So within that 10 days or 2 weeks, people will gather their order and they will tell you what they want because you have posted pictures of what you want to import. So they already have the pictures. You already post picture within, let me say, from February 1st to February 10. So for February 1st, February 10, you are collecting orders, you are posting pictures of what you want to be importing. So people send their order. So as of February 11, you are ready with your book and pen. You will carry your book and pen. If you are buying, if now before February 10, when you are posting those pictures, you're already posting price. Now, before you start posting price, let's say as at February 1st, yuan was 240. As a product vendor, you can't be using 240 to calculate. That's the secret people don't know. You can't be using 240 to calculate. You'll be using like 250. Because there's a high tendency that before February 10, when you want to end your pre-order collection, whereby everybody is ordering and you want to end all the orders, you want to say, okay, from February 10, I'm no more collecting orders, I want to start buying from China, so that after the goods, they pack the goods, then they will now start shipping. That's when you start counting your 2 months, which I told you are not using A, we're using C, which is 2 to 3 months. I can advise you to use PayPals now. As I'm shooting this video, I would advise you to use PayPals because I've tested them and they are quite good. They are quite affordable. I think as of now, when I'm shooting this video, one CBN is about 525 naira. Yes, 525,000. Yes. So yes, I can advise you to use them. They are quite fast and you can easily track your things. So now they didn't pay me for this, but I have tested them and I can tell you that PayPal is good. I'll try whatever to put their number or maybe in my comment section, or maybe yes, put it in my comment section. Yes. Sorry, I'm doing your before you post the price. Now before February 1st, you'd have already taken picture, like I said, you'd have taken pictures. When you take pictures, you definitely want to post the price that, okay, this particular bag I'm calculation. Before February 1st, before you start your pre-order, which is before you start collecting your order, you can say, oh, pre-order start February 1st to February 10th. So within February 1st to February 10th, all your customers have to look at, you'd have started posting picture by that February 1st. You post the price now. Before you post the price, let's say that when before February 1st, you're already collecting pictures you want to start posting. If yuan as at that time is 240, as a pre-order vendor, you can't be using 240 to calculate. You're using like 250 or 260. Because there's the items that by the time you start buying, after pre-order end, which is February 10, by the time you start buying, there's the items that you're not going to be seeing it for. You will not be seeing that yuan for 240. You'll be seeing it for like 240 and above. So the product vendor, you calculate, if you are buying this particular book, let's say you're buying this Growise particular book for like 25 yuan, for instance, which I don't know as a product vendor what you're doing with it. If it's not a bag or a shoe, don't buy it like 25 yuan as a product vendor. Yes. So if you're using let's say you're buying this Growise for let's say 5 yuan, you cannot be using 240, which is the current rate at that time. You're using like 260 or 250 because before you start buying, that yuan would have gone high or you may have not gone high. So if it did not go high, good luck to you. If it go high, still good luck to you because you're on a safer path. You use a higher rate to calculate. So that's the thing that's the gist for you. You use the higher rate. So if you're using a higher rate, definitely you don't need to go and be scared. Do you understand me? You are not scared of anything at all. And second of all, by the time you now calculate your logistic, you make sure that your logistic and the price of goods you are using a higher rate because also you are paying it in yuan. So when you do that, you now add your gain. You can say that okay, you cannot do a list. That's why I say you need Growise. You cannot do a list that okay, if I want to be bringing in tote bags, if I want to bring in jewelry, this is the gain I'll be putting on each of these items. Now, you will put gain on each of these items. Your gain cannot be ridiculously high. I told you, you're a product vendor. People have to wait for the gain, so you can be a little bit lesser than the normal market value price. So you would use you say okay, on jewelry, so my gain should be like 115 on jewelries. On bags, my gain should be like 33k. That means on tote bags, big tote bag, your gain can be like 5,000 naira or 6,000 naira. Yes, because there's some affordable tote bag that they're selling for like 40,000 naira. And when you're buying it from there, it's like 10,000, 15,000 with shipping money. Yes, it's possible. All this luxury tote bag that comes with cherry key holders. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying because this if I understand. So yes, you have all of these things in place. Now, the next thing you need to do is that after you have already calculated your money, how much you want to the price of this product and your delivery. I told you use a higher rate. I'm repeating all these things. I'm intentionally repeating all these things. Please permit me. I'm intentionally repeating so that if you do not pay attention from the beginning of the video, ending of the video, you pay attention. So yes, I'm repeating it. Permit me to repeat. I beg. This is an educative platform for business owners. So the next thing you now need to do is that you need to understand that okay, my price is already there, my logistic is already there, I already use the higher rate than the normal rate that is currently out. Then the next thing you now need to do is that I told you that you can see the kg of your particular goods. You can see the kg of that particular goods. Yes, you can see the kg. Now, for the fact you can see the kg, you will not calculate the kg. So let's say that this Growise, you're buying it for 5 yuan. As you're buying it for 5 yuan, pay attention to my calculation. You're buying it for 5 yuan. Logistics is also within China is 2 yuan. That's 7 yuan times. Let's say the current rate now, as I'm talking to you, is 245. Let's say as a brother window, you can't be using 245, you use like 255. You can't extra 10 yuan to your own. So let's say you use 255 to calculate. Let's say okay, when you use 255 to calculate, say okay, this might enter maybe like 1,000, maybe like 1 for instance. The next thing you now have to do is that you have to add your game. Let's say that for diaries, maybe you want to be importing diaries as a pre-order package, part of your pre-order goods, you want to be involving diary, which is a good idea. Customize diary. Maybe when you now use a printer to customize it, good for you. You can add your game, maybe like diary, maybe like 1.5 on your game. So let's say okay, it's 2.5. I will now advise. I want to advise you for something. I said in one of the videos here, your pre-order goods, you don't add shipping money together, but you add shipping money together. It's a trick. Now let me go back. You have calculated the price, you have added your gain. You are not using agent money, so you don't need to add agent money. The next thing that you do is that if you calculate your kg, let's say that the kg for instance is like 1.5. Let's say that the kg for this goods is like 1.5. So that means in total plus your gain, you are bringing in this book for like 4,000 naira, which is quite fair. It's a fair price for 4,000 naira as a diary in Nigeria. It's very, very fair. Let's say the kg is 4.5. Let's say the kg is 1.5. Add that same kg money, but let your customer know that kg is not added. Let them know that when they are paying for their goods, kg money is not part of it. Do you know why? Because there's a possibility that dollar will go high before that 2 months come. So if you go and tell them now that I've added kg, where will you go and tell them later that kg money is not enough? You will look like a thief. So the best thing for you to do is that add kg money initially. So when the goods arrive, there is a high tendency I can tell that money will be more. That kg money that you added is not accurate because you cannot determine what the dollar rate for the shipping company will be. You cannot determine it. So by the time the goods now come out, you now see that when you now split the kg money, it will be very less. And maybe they now be paying like 500 and 200. That's the difference. So you'll be asked to add kg, but tell your customer you're not adding kg. You're not exploiting them. What you are doing is that you are making it easy for them to trust you and to be able to feel that your goods are cheap. That's the strategy. I've told you. Let's say you are buying this goods for 1,000 naira. Your gain on it is 1.5. You calculate the kg from 1688 app. It's telling you that okay, the kg will be like 1.5. That kg is not accurate. There's a possibility that particular good, when it gets to Nigeria, the kg is more than 1.5. Let's say the kg now is 2.5. What will you do? Is it out of your 1.5 gain that you go and take 1,000 and cover up for a customer? No. So let them know when you're doing your calculation, add kg, but let your customers know that kg is going to be affordable, but you do not add it with it. You know why? Because there's a possibility that whatever you calculate as a kg and you add to that money and post like, okay, this thing is going for pre-order, pre-order from February 1st, February 10, blah blah blah. You should come and buy, you told us right, excluding shipping fee. That means shipping fee money is not added, but you know in your mind, and God knows that you have added shipping fee. Reason being that by the time the goods now arrive, it's possible that the shipping fee that you added to it is not enough. So what you just tell your customer that okay, your next shipping fee you're going to pay, just let them know, okay, I told you your shipping fee is not added initially, so your shipping fee is like 500 naira. So they think that your things are cheap. Likewise, it's not cheap. That's the number one thing. Don't import expensive things. See, expensive package is not for product vendor. Don't touch it. Even if your fellow mates are doing it, doesn't mean you have to. Your own is to make profit. You're trying to make profit to start an available goods. So you can't be going into expensive things. It's not for you, baby. It's not for you at all, my fellow billionaire. Don't touch it. Import cheap things. If it's going to be expensive, let it be like sneakers. That means let me say you're buying a sneakers for like 30 yuan, 35 yuan, 45 yuan, 55 yuan. Those ones are sneakers. People know that sneakers are very expensive. Normal market price of the sneakers is like 20k upward, 15k upward. Baby shoe now that even sneakers is very expensive. How much more adult? You will add the shipping fee, but let your customer know that you don't have shipping fee. so that when the thing is higher, when the goods is higher, when they give you shipping fee quotation, when you say that okay, your goods are arriving, your shipping fee is clinical, you realize that the shipping fee is not always enough for what to calculate. So you cannot be that I told you that normally that KG was not included, so please pay your shipping money. And most of the times, it's very, very good like that. Most of the times, it's not possible that what you calculate as shipping fee is not accurate. Now, the reason why these things are not accurate is because of we're in Nigeria and our exchange rate is not accurate. Yuan will go up. As a China importer, you should know these things. You are dealing with yuan, you are dealing with naira, you are dealing with dollar. These currencies are not accurate. You're dealing with three currencies: dollar, yuan, and naira. They are not accurate. They will change. So you have to be very, very strategic. The end thing about all this is that you are strategic about it. And please, as a product vendor, you have to do marketing. You have to educate your customers. You have to be intentional about your marketing. You have to be exceptionally intentional about it. That's the English I can do. That's the highest English I can go so far. You have to put in marketing, because if you don't put in marketing, let me tell you, in Yoruba I will say, family, that's the mean. That means your family will get it. But if you want to expand, people are making millions in pre-order business because they are strategic. They know these tricks I gave you. They know it. They know that, okay, as a pre-order vendor, I cannot be importing heavy things. As a pre-order vendor, I can't be importing expensive things. I have to make sure that whatever I'm importing, even if I come and sell it here in Nigeria, 10,000 as pre-order, it looks the value. There are items in China that looks the value. So people are making millions from importation. People are making billions from importation. They are making it. You can make it, I can make it. So guys, we have come to the end of today's video. If you want to know more about China importation, you don't want to start waiting for videos here, which even if I teach you importation, you will still watch videos here. Yes, it's additional knowledge. You can never get tired of learning. So reach out to me on the number I'm going to be posting on this screen. Reach out to me, and I'm so grateful to be back here. I can't wait for you all to watch this video and be blessed. See you guys in my next video, and I still remain with Dio Sarah Toluwani, the founder of Mindpreneur. Bye.